Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. Question of the day is, would you dumpster dive for prepping items? I've had a good, probably 3 or 4 days, got a lot of work done around here, did some salvaging, not really dumpster diving, but just about 3 hours ago, I was coming back from Lowe's, and they had just put it out because I went through, and 20 minutes later I came back through, and there were some cool things out there. Not all the bolts and nuts, but these containers. As you can see, these little drawers go in here, and I needed this in such a bad way because 3 days ago, a friend of mine, Bob, was closing out a business, and he had nuts and bolts, as you can see, thousands upon probably, I don't know, probably got about 50,000 nuts, bolts, washers, and I was the fourth guy, the last guy to take stuff, so I was happy to get what I got. I did share a ton of these with my buddy. He actually has some huge drawers from one of his businesses that he shut and retired from. So we were able to stock him up well. He was already stocked beyond belief for a prepper. But all this stuff came in bags or boxes, but by chance Bob had some of these, and I put them in there first, and then I came home and I was like, man, what am I going to do? How am I going to organize this thing? So a few hours ago, bang, got this out of the trash, along with a few other things. I was going to Lowe's for a friend. You know, people say no good deed goes unpunished. I was going to pick some blocks up for someone to level up a Connex. Just because they're old, they can't lift them. Well, they probably could, but just to be on the nice side. And I was rewarded today. I mean, I wasn't expecting a reward today, that's for sure, but I did. I got that metal drawers. I also picked this up, and we got a use for it. You might say, Dave, you're a hoarder. I'm not. That is going to be used on a small trailer with a welder. We'll bolt that on there. We can put a lock on it right here. That way we keep the side grinders, safety glasses, everything you need when you're welding. Got a few other little things in the trash. Yeah, I dumpster dive. Really, I just got outside of the road. Some knickknacks, not really interested in those, but I grabbed them. That's actually a birdhouse, which I'm going to put up somewhere. So, you have to keep your eyes open. You have to. I got all of these nuts and bolts for free, plus probably 25% more that I gave to a buddy. So when you do get blessed with something, you need to pass it down the line. That is my philosophy in life, and it has been very, very, very good for me. Friends call me all the time, but you got to share with those friends. You got to have good, true friends. I've learned the hard way in the last couple months that everyone that calls you a friend might not really be your friend. But the friends I got, the saying is, you know you have a good friend when you can call him in the middle of the night and he'll help you bury the body. And that's just a joke. I don't have any bodies to bury. But that's how you know you have a good friend. Someone that put their neck on the line for you. So, you as a prepper, dumpster dive. There's so many good things. I salvaged all these containers right there. Don't ask me what this is. I think it's for a plant, because it's not really a stool. It's, I don't know what it is, but I grabbed it. I probably don't really need it, so I'll probably give it to someone. If you had a porch and you had some plants, you could put it on there. The aluminum I got also, and a million other things I got this week from salvaging, helping other people, needed to move some stuff, and they were throwing away a lot because they were closing out of business. So this was a great haul. So don't be afraid to stop along the road if you see something you can use. To me, this is not hoarding. Everything I took, I had exact use for it in my head. This container, it was a godsend. I needed this desperately. I didn't know what to do with all these to get them organized so I could use them. Yeah, all right, the little tiny junky lights, probably not so, but they come on, they work. Dusk to dawn type thing, so I might use them maybe at the campsite. definitely those containers. I have so many things to organize and separate. So if you're going to stop and dumpster dive, make sure you use that item, or if you can't use that item, give it to a friend, give it to someone that can. Too many preppers turn into hoarders. And really, to me, the difference between a hoarder and a prepper is organization, knowing where it is, storing it safely, storing it so it does not get damaged. I know people that salvage stuff and they put stuff outside, and within a short period of time the rain or the weather destroys it. So it's like, why do you even take it? Or if you take it, give it to someone that will immediately use it so it doesn't get damaged or destroyed. So don't be afraid to dumpster dive. Don't be afraid to stop along the road. If someone throws something good away that you can definitely use, it's worked great for me. But when you're doing that, make sure you pass things out. Don't be selfish. Don't say, oh, I got all this is mine. No, because trust me, I do this all the time. I pass things along that I know people can use. A neighbor 6-7 days ago needed a nice big chunk of steel. I had exactly what he wanted in my steel pile that I got from someone else about 10 years ago. So I passed it along. Trust me, he's my neighbor. He's done great things for me, and I do great things for him. And that's how you know if you got a true friend. Look back and see what they've done for you. And if you say, wow, that's lopsided, they've done too much for me, I haven't done enough for them, that should motivate you. Show a little bit more kindness and do a little bit more for them. But if you got a friend that, wow, that guy's never done anything for me, reevaluate. I'm not saying get rid of him as a friend, but when the crap hits the fan, is he really going to be there? So yeah, I'm not afraid to jump in a dumpster, but I'm not a hoarder, so don't you become one too. Thanks for watching.